Okay, so welcome back to another video on the Maths channel. It's your teacher Mr. Lim here, and in this video we're going to be looking at how to rearrange gradient intercept form into general form and vice versa. So gradient intercept form is y equals mx plus b. Okay, we're all used to this. We know that m is the gradient and b is the y-intercept. General form, however, is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, where the coefficient of x, a, has to be positive. There has to be no fractions at all. Okay, and all of that has to equal to 0. So those are the three requirements of general form. So let's have a look at the first part of this video. Rearranging gradient intercept form into general form. So here we have y equals 2/3 of x plus 5. Because we want x to be positive, we have to have a look at the coefficient of x. Is that positive? Well, it is positive, so what we're going to do is we're going to move this to that side to make it equal to 0. That way we kill two birds with one stone. So that will become 0 is equal to 2/3 of x minus y plus 5. Remember, everything that we move will change sign. Anything that doesn't move stays, the sign stays the same. Okay, so that positive y becomes a negative y. So we're almost there. We've actually got 0 is equal to 2/3 of x minus y plus 5. We've got the equal 0, we've got a positive x, but we need to have no fractions at all. Here we've got a fraction over 3, so we need to multiply every single term by 3. 0 times 3 is 0. 2 over 3 times 3 is 2. Minus y times 3 is minus 3y. 5 times 3 is 15. And now we are done. Let's have a look at question B. Here we have y is equal to minus 3/4 x plus 1. So we're looking at the coefficient of x. Is that positive? No, it's not. So what we're going to do is we're going to move all of this to that side, so that x will become positive. That will give us 3/4 x plus y minus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, so the y stays positive because we didn't move it. But this x becomes positive because we moved it, so it becomes positive 3/4 x. And this 1 becomes negative because we moved it as well, so it becomes minus 1. Alright, so we've got a positive x, we've got equals to 0, but now we need to get rid of fraction by multiplying every single term by 4, because the denominator is 4. So if I times that all by 4, I'll get 3x plus 4y minus 4 is equal to 0. And now I'm done. Question C and D. I'll get you to pause the video here, have a go yourselves, and when you're ready to check your answers, continue playing the video. Okay, so for question C, I have a look at x. It's positive, which means I'm going to move my y to the other side. So I have 0 on this side is equal to 5 over 2x minus y minus 3. Okay, so these two stay the same, but the y changes sign to minus y, because that's the only one that we're moving. Now we need to multiply everything by 2 to get 0 is equal to 5x minus 2y minus 6. And now we're done. Question D. I see that x is negative, so I'm going to move everything on this side to that side to make x positive. That will give me 4 over 3x plus y plus 2 over 7 is equal to 0. Now you'll notice that there are two fractions here. I need to get rid of both of them. So what I like to do is multiply everything through twice. So I'll get rid of the 3 first. That'll give me 4x plus 3y plus 6 over 7 is equal to 0. And then I'll multiply everything by 7 to give me 28x plus 21y plus 6 is equal to 0. And that's my final answer. Alright, let's have a look at part 2 of this video. How to rearrange a general form into gradient intercept form. So here we want it to be y equals mx plus b. Okay, we want it to be y equals mx plus b. We want y to be by itself. And we want y to be positive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the coefficient of y here, which is minus 3. Because it's negative, I'm going to move that minus 3 to the other side to make it positive. So on the left-hand side, I've got 5x plus 2. And on my right-hand side, I'll have positive 3y. Now I can, if you want, we can just flip, put the right-hand side on the left, put the left-hand side on the right, just to rearrange it to make it easier for ourselves. 3y is equal to 5x plus 2. I'll just swap the sides. And now we can divide everything by 3. That will give us y by itself is equal to 5 over 3x plus 2 over 3. And now it's in gradient intercept form. Let's have a look at B. In question B, we have 2x plus 5y minus 9 is equal to 0. We have a look at the coefficient of y. It's positive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the 2x and a minus 9 both to the other side. So that leaves me with 5y on the left is equal to negative 2x plus 9. Now I can divide both sides by 5 to get y by itself. Y equals minus 2 over 5x plus 9 over 5. And now I'm done. Right, last 2 questions, C and D. I'll get you to pause the video, have a go with these 2 questions yourselves, and when you're ready to check your answer, you can continue playing the video. Okay, so you can see that the coefficient of y is negative, which means that I want to move all of this, because I want y to be positive, I'm going to move the y to the other side. So this is going to become 2y is equal to x minus 7. Now I can divide both sides by 2. Y is equal to x over 2 minus 7 over 2. And last question, question D. I see that the coefficient of y is positive, so I'm going to move these ones to the other side. That will leave me with 3y is equal to minus 4x minus 1. Divide both sides by 3 and I get y is equal to minus 4 over 3x minus 1 over 3. And now that's in gradient intercept form. So by now you should know how to rearrange gradient intercept form into general form and vice versa. And that's it for this video.